Ya, hagamos esto. Una cosa a la vez. Vale. Bueno. Efectivamente, tener dos magos sería tal vez más útil que tener un arquero, porque tanto el arquero es solo daño. Es solo daño al arquero. Mientras que es un mago te podría dar más defensa. Defensa y otra movida más. Defensa y daño. Así que... no sé, tendría que verlo. Solo que magos que está Dorian, Vivien y Solas. Los tres me caen mal. No sé. Y no sé. Ya llegué. Ay, no lo puedo creer. No me lo puedo creer. Concha de la lora. La concha de la lora, la concha de la lora. En serio, no me lo puedo creer. Qué... joder.
All right. Alkunori. He is. Gat! Last I heard, they finally decided I'd calm down. Boss, this is Gat. It's a pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor. Hisrad's reports say you're doing good work.
I look forward to working together.
Hopefully this will help both our peoples. Tevinter is if this new form of lyrium helps them seize power in Tevinter.
With this stuff, the Vince could make their slaves into an orc. We could lose Saharan and see a giant Tevinter.
The Ben Hasrath agree. Our dreadnought is safely out of view and out of range. We'll need to eliminate the Venatori, then signal the dreadnought so it can come in and take out the smuggler ship.
What do you think, Bull?
Don't know. I've never liked covering a dreadnought. If our scouts underestimate enemy numbers, we're dead. If we... It's risky.
Riskier than letting Red Lyrium into Minrathos?
Let's go.
My agent suggested 2 possible locations, the Venator and there. We'll need to split up and hit...
I'll come with you, boss. Krem can lead the... Let me fill him in.
Us.
Once they're down, send up your signal. That'll let the dreadnought know it's safe to come in.
Understood, Chief.
Remember, you're gonna want a volley to start,
Puedo ir.
but don't get suckered into fighting at range. They've got mages.
It's all right. We've got a mage of our own.
I'm not a mage.
Get in close and take their enchanter down before he takes over the battlefield.
He'll be dead before he knows it.
Just pay attention, all right? The Vince want this red lyrium shipment bad.
Yes, I know. Thanks, Mother.
Kunari don't have mothers, remember?
We'll be fine, Chief.
All right, Chargers. Horns up!
Horns up!
Ready whenever you are, boss.
No.
I'm ready to head out, Bull.
Right. Chargers, hit 'em hard and hit 'em fast. When this is over, drinks are on me.
You got it, Chief. Charges. Double time. Let's move!
¿Puedo ir? Perfecto. ¿Qué hace? Marca para como si fuera atropellado. Ah, no está mal. Está mal. Está mal.
Gave your charges the easier target.
Perfecto.
You think?
Lower and farther from the smuggler's ship, it's much less likely to be heavily defended.
Suppose we'll do the heavy lifting then. Just like old times.
Be careful. My agent said to expect opposition ahead of the main camp.
We've all done this a few times, Gat.
You've been living outside the Kyun for years now, Iron Bull. Just wanted to make sure your reflexes hadn't gotten as soft as the rest of you.
Out.
You're not Dalish. Were you confined to an alienage as a child?
Not for bloody long.
You may be interested to know that Kunandar treats our kind far better than Ferelden or Orlais.
Nope, not interested in how you want to treat me.
Perhaps another time then.
Bits up, face down!
We're clear, Gat.
Right. Sig.
Chargers already sent theirs up. See 'em down there?
I knew you gave them the easier job.
There's the dreadnought. that brings back. Nice one. Crap.
They've still got time to fall back if you...
Yeah,
Your men need to hold that position, Bull.
they do that.
And if they don't, the Venatori retake it and the Dreadnought is... You'd be throwing away an alliance between the Inquisition and the Canary. You'd be declaring yourself Talvishoth. With all you've given the Inquisition, half the Ben Hasra think you've betrayed us already. I stood up for you, Hisrad. I told them you would never become Talvishoth.
They're my men.
I know, but you need to do what's right, Hisrad. For this alliance, and for the Qun.
Ay, no me hagas elegir. No. Bueno,
We need to hold that hill at all costs.
lo siento, bro.
Will the charges hold long enough?
Hisrad,
It doesn't matter. The Q.
Uy, me mataron todos.
Dreadnought's clear. Let's get out of here. Hey, boss.
Inquisitor, my superiors have named you Basilit An. It means we would be honored to join you in the... You'll have Canary support on the seas, as well as our full intelligence network.
Is that about what...
Yeah.
You won't be disappointed. Hisrad.
Panahedan. A Kunari alliance. That's a first.
I had no idea it would cost you the charges, Bull. I'm sorry.
It was always a Have a good one.
Episodio. Vamos a hablar un rato.
Harm their own and fall to mortal failing.
You wanted to see me?
If you've got a minute, yes. The Bull's charges. What's left of them, anyway. Krem, Rocky, Dalish, all of them. Dead for the Iron Bull. A man who never really existed.
You can still be the...
I plan to. Chargers or no, it's a fun role, and I like... But I've been away from the Qun for too many years. This was a good reminder. Now I can serve you and the Inquisition. Sorry, guys. I don't know any prayers from the Chantry, or whatever. Atashvarin kata, asitale.
The Bull's charges gave their lives for the Inquisition and...
For every bloody battlefield, we'll gladly raise a cup. Thanks, boss.
Ya no puedo soportar con todo esto.
Leaving, are you? I should return to my duties as well, unless you would care for a game. Between serving the Templars and the Inquisition, I haven't seen them in years. To be honest, I appreciate the First, the Templar. Both devoted their lives to fighting evil. Now they serve it. The Inquisition must serve as an... Vivienne's views on Templars are...
Pobre todo sentado.
You got your wish, sort of.
Yes. This is shaping up to be very helpful for... What do you want to know? I'd be on patrol and... They're in some terrified mat. They're vicious. I am nothing. The city's... Next thing I... That is what...
Is that man? What have you done?
Disaster is what it is, and you know it.
Theirs were not the only houses affected by the loss of heaven.
They'll appoint a new divine soon. One will make you stand up for us.
What is that man?
Good day, Inquisitor.
What have you done? Razzurro en alto.
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte Poivers. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Lead the way.
What have you done? Miracle choice.
Welcome.
Thank you for seeing.
The honor is mine. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
We appreciate...
The death of Lady Montilly's servants must weigh heavy. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League.
Mike?
Uffa, non lo leí, conciare.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montillier's trading exile in Orlais.
They're not just after your messengers, Josephine.
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Duke...
But the Duparakets died out as a noble...
Indeed. But the contract was...
How can a family try to kill you?
The Duparakets were our rivals. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it was...
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
I'll do what I can to stop the...
Thank you, Inquisitor. The Duparakets still have the... If we elevate them to nobility, a Duparaket could...
That will take time, Lady Montillier. Time during which the House of Repose would...
Will they now?
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. Wonder how... But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
I'm guessing the actual Comte Boisvert met with a...
Comte Boisvert slumbers in a nearby closet. The contract on Lady Montillier's life is so unusual.
It is appreciated.
Your idea to seek out Du Paraquet to revoke our orders... I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Why warn us about your contract?
In Orlais, it is only decent to inform those involved in a contract when extraordinary...
And the guild's reputation would suffer if you ignored the contract. I quite understand.
Thank you, my lady. May we conclude with my departure?
Bueno, solo porque nos advirtió.
Go then.
Good day, your worship. My lady.
Solo porque nos advirtió.
Well, I didn't think our meeting would end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold. I'll feel safer with the castle's walls around me.
Do you... something?
Oh, goodness. Comte Boisvert, is that you? Oh, the lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then? As you wish.
As you wish. Toma, toma, toma. Bueno. Ay. Ay, no. Lo que te vas a chingar.
Finally. I started to think you weren't coming. Nobody said you had to hang out in the...
Well, I did wait, so let's make this quick. These idiots are carrying the red... We don't want to stick around long enough for it to start talking to us.
We'd better get to...
Sounds good to...
¿Esto qué es?
So this is what you do now?
Beg pardon?
Skulking around in caves, shooting guys? Is this your day-to-day?
I usually try to avoid the caves.
You had me worried, you know.
What did I do now?
I built these doors. They probably shut this one from the other side when... Ta-da!
Admitted, you've been waiting to do that since we're...
Of course. After you.
How is what's-his-name?
Bogdan? He's in Navarra right now, selling my machine to wealthy landowners.
I heard some of the guild were trying to get you named a paragon for that contraption.
That's not gonna happen, even if I am 10 times the Smith Bronca ever was. A surfacer paragon? Never.
ay, ay.
You know, this is almost fun. Kind of like old times.
I don't recall us ever shooting people together.
Remember crashing Bartram's guild dinner? We might as well have shot him.
This isn't nearly as dangerous as pissing off my brother.
Nada. Solo puerta cerrada.
There you are. I'll be able to use this.
Bianca.
It's exactly like your key. How did...
Well, when I got the location, I went and I found the red lyrium and
You know what it...
I was doing you a... You want to know how this stuff works I just wanted to figure it out.
Did you fix...
Actually, I found out that red lyrium... It has the blight.
What? The two deadly things combined to form...
Lyrium is alive, or something like it. I couldn't get any further on my own, so I looked for a Grey Warden mage. And I found this guy, Larius. He seemed really interested in helping my...
Larius? He was the Grey Warden we... I knew something seemed...
I didn't realize until you said you found red lyrium at Haven. Then I went to you.
You couldn't have known what would happen.
Mafarath's balls, she couldn't. I told her exactly...
I know I screwed up, but we did fix it.
This isn't one of your machines.
No, but I can or am I supposed to wallow in my mistakes forever, kicking myself?
Ha! As if I would tell stories about my own mistakes.
No estar.
What's done is done.
We've done all we can here. Bianca, you'd better get up.
Varric.
Don't worry about
it. Get him killed, and I'll feed you your own eyeballs, Inquisitor.
Me dice cómo se tendría que tener miedo. Bueno, igual no tengo tanta ganas de ir. Ay, ay, ay. Se está la plata. $29. ¿Qué más por acá? Tres vueltas. La mano derecha siempre se puede hacerlo pedir. Ah. No, tres vueltas. Se dice aquí 1, 2 y 3. ¿Y dónde estoy yendo? Ah. Tengo que hacer. Nej, vi kan åka. Ya está. Ay, ya fue donde se va a ver. Okej, ja. Palle. Moratoria. Alla. Tengo que decir que no es nada mal. Pues esto. Bueno, después veremos. Oye, no está mal. No está mal. De hecho, yo cambiaría casi todas las habilidades cero del lleno y metería para sus habilidades especial. Igual no es mucho, pero es... Pero es algo. Sí, creo que lo haré.
Nothing to report, sir. Monsieur.
Ya está. No, mira, preguntarme esto, ¿cuáles son las habilidades de los otros?
I'm glad to have Aunt. The second she showed up, I let this mess happen. I gave her the tig.
I don't think anyone is a...
No, no. If Cassandra hadn't dragged me here, I'd be in Kirkwall right now, pretending none of this was happening.
You know that's not true. You've worked as...
Is that true? Thank you.
After all this, do you think...
I always... There you are. I've been looking all... You're just in time. We almost had to start without...
What exactly we...
Look who showed up, everybody. Deal him in, would you, Ruffles?
I do hope I recall the rules. It's been ages since I've played a game of Wicked Grace.
Grab a seat. We're ready to start.
Are we playing cards or what?
Are 3 drakes better than a pair of swords?
Seeker, remember how I said, don't show anyone your hand? That rule
There's a crown on his head, but a sword too.
Don't talk to the face card.
You seem to have enough people. I have 1,000.
Losing money can be both relaxing and...
Curly, if any man in history ever needed a hobby...
Dealer starts. Oh, I believe maybe I'll make it 1.
Seriously, who starts at 3 coppers?
Sounds good. Bolder the better, right?
Me too. Well, are you in?
I'm in, and raising another silver.
You haven't even looked at your cards.
Our illustrious leader is bet.
You are bluffing.
Nada, están jugando el póker.
The poor recruit ran out into the dining hall and nothing... And this profound silence fell. Then, a slow round of applause began. And spread... saluted, turned on his heel, and...
He did not.
Good man. That's how you know it's true. I could never put that in a book. Too unlikely.
I think we need another...
I'll get them. Don't start without me.
No, obviamente,
And
vamos
the
de
dealer
fiesta.
takes everything. I win again.
Deal again. I figured.
Commander, everyone knows.
Then let's see if your good fortune lasts one more hand.
I want another chance to win my...
Don't say a
Never bet against an antique.
I'm leaving. I don't want to witness how...
Well, I do.
It comes off.
I'm glad you decided to join us tonight. It's too easy to mistake you for the Inquisitor.
I enjoyed this.
See? It's easy to forget you're not just an icon or symbol. At least it is. You up for another game when this is all over, Inquisitor?
I wouldn't miss it.
Good. It'll take me a while to talk Cullen into it. Maybe I'll work the revenge act.
Who's that? Did I win?
Vaya faena.
If you've got questions, I'm your dwarf. You want to talk about me? Nope.
Wait.
If you've got questions, I'm your dwarf. I'm not... If it got back, we almost started a clan war. I haven't seen... I heard the wedding was lovely. So, shit. If you've got questions, I'm your dwarf.
Verdad la missione, chingada madre.
I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot. It still shouldn't have slipped. I've tracked down the last two parakeets. If they will require a noble from Val Royaux to sponsor them, a judge to...
It's so like you to take the longest course of action.
I assume you already know...
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is if my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original.
Liliana, please. I want no more
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royaux?
We can solve this without more deaths or...
My people are ready. I'll post a watch on our ambassador in case the...
I appreciate it, but I still believe... First, we need to perform some favors in Val Royaux. Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor? Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these Dupara...
The Count... bring her... Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor? Very long procedures. And so much better. It's fortunate. Besides, I've promised them a head... Besides...
Okay. Get those.
All right.
Inquisitor.
Okay.
Let us begin.
Our soldiers handled themselves well in Adamant.
We've come a long way since Haven.
Pues ya lo encontré, ¿no? Sí. Tengo solo que esperar. Tengo solo que esperar. Vamos a hablar con un poco de gente. Vamos a ver qué se cuenta Diego. Nada. Nada y me caes mal. es malo. A ver aquí, mira acá.
Anything in? I think the Venatori found out he was helping me. I think they killed him. Tevinter could use more. Here we are again.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is. I am able to pursue... Yes.
Did you need something?
Anything I should know?
Algo necesitaría.
Having the Templars join the Inquisition has done... The people trust the Templars, and now they trust us.
Me hubiera quedado con ella si hubiese podido. Qué lástima. Qué lástima, pero adiós. Me despido de ti, me voy. Ay, ¿qué quiere esta vieja?
My Inquisitor, I have been in contact with... Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
No sé ni qué estoy haciendo, pero bueno.
The Inquisitor's work is never done, I see. I know my... I'm willing to bet this retainer is a... If it's not, I send the man back to my father with a message that he can stay. There'd be no harm in hearing what this man of my father's has to say.
¿Dónde es eso? Algo que interno.
May it be with you. May it be with you.
Doria. Father. So the whole story about the family retainer...
Then you were told. I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never
Of course not. Magister Parvus couldn't come to Sky. What is this exactly, Father?
This is how it has always been.
You went through all of this to get Dorian. Yes, Father. Talk to me.
Dorian...
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
Your father might be here to reach out.
Let's just...
Dorian, please.
Why? So you... He taught me to hate blood magic. But what was the first...
I only...
You wanted the best for you! For your fucking legacy. Anything for that.
You got a lot off your chest.
Tell me why you...
If I knew, I would drive.
You didn't. Once.
Once, I had a son who trusted me. I only wanted to talk to him to...
Y ahorita. ¿Qué pasó?
Once I would have been overjoyed to hear him say that. I don't know if I can forgive him. No, not really. Thank you for bringing me out there. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
I think
Brave.
it's not easy.
At any rate, time to drink myself into a... Join me sometime.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
I'm being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
Oh.
What's going on? It seems the revered mother is concerned about...
It is just concern.
You might need to spell it.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side. The rumors alone.
Oh?
I
Repeat them. So
I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. If you feel he is without ulterior motive...
Well, that's something.
She didn't get...
No, it takes more to get...
You don't think she'll...
Do what? I should ask. Do the rumors bother you?
Why should it bother me?
That's good. Perhaps it's odd to say, but I have precious few friends. Don't speak. I detest confession. Allow me to say I'll stand beside you. Against Carif...
Okay.
What's on your mind?
I would have been merciful. Stone mad, Inquisitor.
Todavía no sé quién es este, pero bueno.
Were you there? Did you see what they did?
Yes.
How are we doing?
I was hoping we could get Godlike. It's hard.
The funniest thing I've seen in years. That...
Algo cabrona.
My name is Mary. Perhaps I'll also... I hope my... You know what it was?
Just rumors. Oh, good day. Welcome back.
Something like that.
Love seeing you, yeah?
You are quite distracting, you know.
Do you have...
We must keep an eye on the College of Clerics. The moment they elect a divine, things... We shall speak again.
now, sister?
I know what you mean to do. It won't happen.
At your service.
We don't have the strength of treaties to judge a true
¿Dónde están las jaulas?
The soldiers make me nervous. Sitting around here, tempers get short and
Recruit, I await the complete... You know, there are no borders. This is a...
Fine day to you.
Ay. Joder.
No. But you like demons. I enjoy the company of spirits. Not all. Also, I do not practice blood magic.
He won't bind me. He's a mage and he likes demons, but he won't help.
Why would you want Solus to bind?
So I'm... If Solus won't do the ritual to bind me, someone else could. Will. Like, I'm not me anymore. Walls around what I want. Blocking, bleeding...
We'll find a way to keep you safe.
I have a suggestion. If Cole is ready, I recall stories of amulets used by Raveni seers. A spirit, wearing an amulet of the Unbound, was immune to the resources of the Inquisition.
They will...
Good day.
Yes, sir.
What are you doing?
Listening. Eyes rough, jangling armor hurts my... Wind cool, I can't... Tin jangle as the blood spills. Pierre...
Can you do something?
Yes. It's okay.
What?
They lie there, and sometimes they die.
I don't...
Wait. That didn't work. Let me try again. You'll forget me in a minute. You can't...
What?
Like Pierre, you want it to be... But there is no reason. It was... better.
So, you walk into their...
Yes. It's better to help and then be...
Qué gato más loco.
It started out helping. Taking the fear away. Yes. Maybe. They don't smell the same. He did go home. Spiders need... The plums are already... They were safer. They would have been sad. That was for the cat. Mint makes the cats die. All right.
The servants are having...
Ok. Ah sì, tenía que encontrar las precisiones. Ah sí, sí, creo que son estas.
No one to watch over, your worship. We either have many friends, or you've made short work of enemies.
¿Quién eres? ¿Quién eres? ¿Quién eres? ¿Quién eres? Bueno, pensé que tenía más gente en la prisión. Bueno.
Inquisitor.
El inquisidor soy yo.
Worship?
I should inspect the condition of the trebuchets. They must be calibrated to reach the proper range.
Again? How many times will you be doing that?
Let's see what we have.
To work?
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
It's the Grand Ball in the Winter Palace, you stumbled.
Is that her? Here?
Shut it!
I told you I was right not to send supplies to
Cioè, blocca.
I am more worried
You
about
must have
who
had a
attacked
long
them
journey
and
to the
why.
city. Might there be any news from this
The
house?
Chantry declared them heathens. An
My
attack was just
the
a matter of
Dions
time.
will sponsor the
The
two
most
parakeets
holy is
as a-
dead.
Now please,
Still,
forgive
the
my
divine says
hastiness.
not to. I intend to supply the Inquisition. They need our...
Ya está todo. No sé cómo lo salvé, pero lo salvé.
Inquisitor.
What
Che
happened here?
passò?
The House of Repose decided to pay a visit. The guards arrived in time, but I should have guessed the assassins would infiltrate the servants.
Are you sure they didn't?
They only frightened me. Liliana assigned people to shadow me. They appear... I owe you everything.
Only my duty, and I'll talk with the spy master about these murderous lout.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
Vediamo.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these
We need... How is Baron Edward? Cold, I imagine. Why? If the red lyrium continues to grow, the cold will be the least of his problems.
We have to reach the Empress before Corythius. The only...
We know how. I have our way in. At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding... During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and...
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
We shouldn't waste any time.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Allah.
Inquisitor Trevelyan, it is an honor to... The rumors coming out of the Western Approach say you battle. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
I can see many benefits.
Keep the image firmly in mind. I am not a man who forgets his friends. Prepared to shock the Assembly by appearing as the guest of a hateful usurper, my lord? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Duke Gaspard. I look forward to
As do I, my friend. If you have the safety of the Orlesian people at heart in this elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the new... My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least.
That sounds like something I should...
I detest the game, but if we do not... We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor.
Is that the Inquisitor? The mage? No, there must be some mistake.
From the Circle of Ostwick, so they say.
Pardon me, my lord. You haven't seen a... It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the Fomari.
That's a terrible...
If the Countess finds out, should you happen to... Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Is this the ring you were...
You are a treasure. You have saved me a lifetime of mortification. Enjoy the park.
Joder, ¿por qué la gente me odia?
Is that the Inquisitor?
Martyr, the Maker has an odd sense. It's been too long since I've had a new you.
What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
Do you mind? We don't wish to be disturbed.
Interesting.
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
Does anyone have a report on the casualties and the dead?
Oui. Ajá, ajá, ajá. Nada más.
Where has that servant gone?
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is... It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
I'll keep my guard up.
The game is like wicked grace played to the death. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire... You are safer in the Fade with the Fear Demon.
Might be a good idea for the others, especially Sarah. Maybe tell her twice.
I'll have a few discreet words. Everything will be fine.
Efectivamente, era mejor si traía otras personas en vez de ser. Joder. Esto va a salir mal. Preferiría enfrentarme a dragones que hacer esto. Bueno, aquí, a quién tengo que llevarlo aquí. Gran Duque Gaspar. Gaspar. ¿Quién
Now
eres?
presenting Grand Duke Gaspar de Lord Inquisitor Trevelyan.
Ajá, la reinota. Uy, como que yo me quiero quedar con ella.
Shepherd and leash of the wayward Order of Templars, purger of the heretics from the ranks of the faithful,
He is so full of it. That's not how it went.
champion of the Blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena,
Get on with
it. Antagast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times removed.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Tiene como acento
Don't
francés.
waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business.
We will meet for the negotiations after.
Inquisitor.
Lord Inquisitor, we will allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not. We will certainly speak later.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
I'm delighted to be here.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made. How do you find Halam Shiral?
I've never seen anything to equal the.
We hope you will find time to. Feel free to enjoy the. We look forward to watching you dance.
Ajá. Se va a bailar aquí.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Qué guapa la Liliana con este traje.
Tell me, Yvette, how are my mind? Joseph, nobody should own as many hunting dogs. Inquisitor.
Delighted to meet.
If I have to clean up another
Inquisitor,
part.
I've heard so much. Josephine writes.
No me cuenta nada.
You found the Red Templars sacrifice. Yvette, everyone in Antiva City is saying so. Is it true?
Está exagerado.
There was dark magic there, yeah.
Oh, did you? That's quite enough, Yvette.
Uy, pero
Oh, yep. And I must wait for your tutor's bills. I see the dancing is so dull, your worship. Sorry, Josie.
Go on, Joseph.
Half our royal must be empty, so many of. They've noticed the Empress paying you special attention. This uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid. Celine has held the throne successfully for years. I see Gaspard has run military campaigns, but never a kingdom. His transition would be... Gaspard has run
It's true. The Templars have returned to
I heard Celine was having the entire
Beats his
wing
squire.
redecorated.
He's a she.
But the Templars
As a bastard.
Extra
Why would she do
toes.
such a thing now? What a fun, close marrying crowd.
Any thoughts on
The Empress is pretty. It'd be fun to drink and kill. Elves, elves, elves. But it's really a pissing match. They're all lying, but Celine's nice to look at. Good thing we're here to save her.
any hidden treasures from?
You mean, do any of the servants ferrying tarts between... I'm not saying yes, but... Wait, yes I am. The some good stuff. Not like. They're all glances and titters. Not sure if they're allowed to like you yet. Pathetic.
Good. I was hoping I would catch you.
Non lo so, dai.
What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best... Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who... I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
That sounds exactly like the person.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Sotto.
This ball is a waste of time. Like, let's find the Venatori collaborator and get out of here.
I don't suppose you'd like...
Now? This is hardly the time. We're here to find a killer, not done.
Have you wit...
Nothing yet. I will let you...
You don't...
Or legions pretend... Yeah, we are here. The Empire would be better off without her. Gaspard is the leader Orlais needs in this crisis.
You support this...
Of course not. Chaos is what corrupts. Were it up to me, however, I would let Celine fall and Gaspard. He would see the true threat, not spend his time throwing balls and writing letters.
Stay alert.
I'll be watching for trouble.
Con che ella quiere destronar a... ¿Cómo se llama? A la Celine.
Don't I know you from somewhere? I'm ready for anything. Just give the word. Say what you... Gaspard. You may as well crown a bull if he wins.
What's the word? See...
I just witnessed the start of a blood feud between...
Well, I have a...
I'm not well acquainted. They rarely welcome Grey Wardens come...
Bueno.
We are not serving drinks. Order someone else.
Interesting.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one off the garden. Statue.
No se entiende un carajo.
Just gossip.
My lord!
May we have a word? The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
I'm always honored to hear from...
Oh, she... Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of...
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
It's a generous...
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our best hope. She looks forward to...
As soon as Gaspard...
But we have taken enough of your... Please.
Bueno.
What were they doing in Approach? It's wasteland.
Te digo. Joder.
I need to get back before I miss...
Nada más. Oye, ¿por qué me tengo que ver algo? Oye, creo que esta gente molesta. Y ni siquiera me quieren hablar.
Is it true the Inquisitor was any doubt of the faith I undressed in?
Interesting. Waste of time.
Did you need something?
This is a private conversation.
Disculpa, Chopisa.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
Uy, no me digas. Ah. Qué caramba.
You only said that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the
Hay que
Empire.
vender las cosas
Even you
antes,
cannot
chingada
deny that
madre.
the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Where has that servant gone? Elves, always shirking their duties.
Y ay. No, está arriba. Okay. I will shine you. I will shine you up the hill. Vamos a dar a esta. Esa estatua.
Interesting. Waste of time.
Los chismes.
Waste of time.
How could the Empress afford to renovate the palace without war going on?
I heard that it wasn't renovations at all. The palace was damaged by Gaspar's catapults.
He fired on the Winter Palace? That's monstrous.
I had hoped to tour the Royal Wing Gardens again.
I have heard they are the finest in the Empire. Such a pity the wing is sealed.
Bueno.
Are we ready to move out?
I don't like that Grand Duke. Nobody should own as many hunting dogs as he does.
If I have
Perhaps
to
we can speak later.
Look at Lady Cambion's slippers. And those buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom.
There's a Tevinter assassin on the loose.
Everyone needs a hobby. Besides, gold and jewels on a dancing slipper. She is unconcerned with the possibility of losing. But Lady Cambion's fan? So, these are all useful questions, no? Very interesting. It may a little more dirt like this, and if you find more, let me know. Of course, everyone is. I learned this very young. I was still all this, the smiles. For some of us, it has become so familiar that this very, but no sign. What we need most of all is a stable Olay, either Celine or.
Inquisitor, the sooner we track down this there are a few here we can trust. Orlais needs someone. I don't know. At this point, other people.
Have you heard from your nephew?
Not since his regiment joined the fighting.
No entiendo un carajo de lo que tengo que hacer.
Where has that servant gone?
Are you married,
Elves.
I'm married to my work.
I still remember the day they came to tell. Another time, perhaps?
Commander. You're so handsome.
What is Lady Pentecost wearing? Lady Nightingale.
Did you just grab my bottom?
I couldn't help myself. My third husband, Pierre,
Where has that servant gone? Elves, always shirking their duties.
Are you happy to see me at all, Josie?
Where has that servant gone? Elves, always shirking.
If I have to clean up another puddle.
Mother me.
Are all the Delances here?
Maker, I hope not.
Todo cerrado aquí. También. Lasciame.
How long can Orzammar hold out with trade disruption? We have reserves of food
Uy.
We are not serving drinks. Bother someone else.
I wish I knew about it. Uy, chisme.
Just gossip.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does will win over the consular lords now.
You should have considered that. Interesting. Well, that's useful.
Well, here as a guest of my nephew, no less. I'm curious. What else should he do with his life if my niece Florian... It's war. Yes?
Another time, my lord.
You don't want to be here, stranger.
Inquisitor, are you enjoying the ball? I am Lady Marcelette, court historian to Her Imperial Majesty.
What exact...
I am responsible for...
Are you here?
Oh Oh, even if.
Cisme, cisme, cisme.
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours. He went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night. I'll tell Brianna we have a situation.
Interesting. This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom. Well, well. What's this?
I heard the Inquisition.
That's the bell. I should get back to the ballroom.
Well, well. What have we here? The leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the Fade. Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself. What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
We may never know. Courtly intrigues and all that.
Such intrigues obscure much, but not all. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the arcane. You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace. Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
I don't know. Do we?
You are being coy.
I'm being careful.
Not unwise, here of all places. Allow me to speak first, then. Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet, if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
If you truly want answers...
I cannot. Celine requires... Proceed with caution. What comes...
Maximilian swept me off my feet. Such scandal.
So many crimes of fashion.
Almost half my age.
I found this...
We can use...
I would...
So many crimes of fashion. This is Halam Shiral Inquit. Of course, every... For some of it.
My dear Maximilian.
Penso che siano Minas.
Don't make eye contact.
She wouldn't want to speak with a nobody like you anyway, cow.
What?
¿Quiénes son esas minas?
I've an idea. Josephine, you should invite all the family to Skyward.
Inquisitor, to what? We will be happy to.
Her Imperial Majesty is unfortunately occupied at present.
Perhaps you could tell me something then. We haven't been properly...
How rude of us to forget.
My Lord Inquisitor, and Lady... And of course, Lady Fleur. We are the Empress's ladies in...
I'd like to know more about
Her Majesty has held the throne. She is respected and...
She doesn't care much for liver, and she drinks her tea black.
I'd like to know more about the negotiations.
The nobility must do things very... By Orlesian tradition, moments...
While joyous occasions are...
We must never forget. The ball is an opportunity to celebrate life and hope for the future.
What can you tell me about the other part?
Gaspard is a decorated general, much beloved by the Imperial army. He is better suited to the battlefield than the throne, and he would...
He's also...
Lady Briella has great intention.
Even if her plans could never work and would only...
She is an idealist, but her lack of patience...
What is the Empress trying to accomplish?
Peace is her own. Gaspard and Briella are driven by personal ambitions, but
the war must end tonight. We must conclude this to deal with the larger crisis.
Until next...
Do take... Enjoy the must...
Is there something... We are here...
We will speak to the Empress on your behalf.
My investigations turned up something interesting. It concerns Ambassador Brialla. Her people have infiltrated every...
This is extreme. She could be spying on...
How exciting!
She killed ambassadors from both Celine and Gaspard.
How After the Empress extend...
She's better at the game than we thought.
My investigations turned up something interesting.
Her Imperial Majesty. She is also...
And she throws the best parties.
I'd like to know more about...
The ball is an opportunity to... She is an idea.
The war must end tonight. We must conclude this to deal with the larger crisis.
Perhaps you could tell me something then.
And...
Enjoy...
Is there...
We will speak to the Empress on your behalf.
Perhaps you could tell me something then. My investigations turned up something interesting. It concerns Ambassador Brialla.
Doesn't look like
You have
negotiations
such
are going
beautiful
well.
hair, Commander.
Another time.
If the Inquisitor is here with Gaspard, does that mean that Andraste wants you to be Emperor?
I wish I knew. Wish I knew about it. Uy.
This could be worth checking out.
Caught in the... unqualified arsehole stops to kill a cook.
Ay.
Let's look around. This was no servant. What was he?
This guy's way too fancy to...
That knife bears a shell on family.
Time to have a word with the Duke. Venatori agents! That must be the Venatori leader. Venatori were watching this approach. They're organized.
Y nada. No. Joder. Me partí las rodillas. I wish I knew about the leaf. la pinga.
Fancy meeting you here. Inquisitor Trevelyan. What a surprise. We haven't been properly introduced, have we? I'm Ambassador Briala.
I'm glad to meet you, Father.
Your reputation for getting rid... You've cleaned this place out. Will take a month. I came down to save or avenge my missing people. So, the Council of Herald's emissary in the courtyard. That's not your work, is it?
He was dead when
I expect... You may have arrived with the Grand Duke, but you don't... I knew he was smuggling his chevaliers. But killing a council emissary? Those are desperate acts. Gaspard must be planning to strike tonight.
You can try, but...
I wish you luck. I misjudged you, Inquisitor. What could you do with an army of elven spies at your disposal? You should think about it.
I would consider such an alliance.
We can help each other, Inquisitor. We are both outsiders here. I know which way the wind is blowing. I'd bet and if you happen to lean a little bit our way?
More politics and double-dealing. Is there anyone here who is not corrupt?
Call it politics or the game or whatever. That's personal hate. Heh.
In your debt, Inquisitor.
Head back to the ballroom.
Did you see that knife-eared servant girl in the kitchen? The ginger.
Keep talking. I am starting to believe I was there.
I need to get one of those.
Don't we all?
Is it true what... We heard stories of your accomplishments. Not everyone fights an archdemon and lives to tell. It's an inspiration.
If you'd...
Really?
You'd only be gone a moment.
Philippe, the world is coming to an end. If we don't hear this story now, we'll never have it.
You're right. Thank you.
There must
must be something here.
Inquisitor Trevelyan. We met briefly. I am Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon. Welcome to my party.
Is there something I can do?
Indeed you... I believe tonight you and I are both concerned by the... Come, dance with me. Spies will not hear us on the dance floor.
Very well.
I'd be delighted. You are from the Free Marches, are you not? How much do you know about our little war?
My advisors keep...
One would hope the Inquisition's leaders had a proper understanding.
It took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiations. Yet one part, the security of the Empire is at stake. Neither one of us wishes to see it fall.
I think I can agree with that.
Then you have lifted a terrible burden from my... The world is filled with doubt and uncertainty. Fear rules more hearts than any empire. I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother Gaspard, and have been... You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
Am I the curiosity or the
A little of both, actually. This evening is of great importance, Inquisitor. Do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe? Who in the court can be trusted?
If you can't trust the Empress, who can you trust?
How far will you go, I wonder? It cannot have escaped your notice that certain parties are engaged in dangerous machinations tonight.
I have seen a few.
Ah, ping.
You have little time.
Ya me voglio ping a todos.
You must stop Gaspard before he strikes. In the Royal Wing Garden, you will find the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows all Gaspard's secrets. I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming. May Andraste guide you, Inquisitor.
Un segundo.
Maker's breath. You danced with the Grand Duchess and I didn't prepare you. Are you all right?
It was only...
Nothing is only anything. Were you dancing with...
More importantly, what happened in the servants' quarters?
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling.
I found Gaspard's knife in the lower levels, used to kill him.
She offered up her own brother?
Then, the attack on the...
Warning? Then perhaps we should let her die.
You have an idea?
What Corypheus wants is chaos, even with Celine alive. To foil his plan, the Empire must remain strong.
And it doesn't need to be Celine.
Do you realize what... Sometimes the best path is not the easiest one.
I can't...
You must. Even...
Maker's breath. You danced with the Grand Duchess and I didn't. I hope you have good news. It appears that...
Then perhaps we should let her die. Sometimes the best path is...
We're acquainted with my darling Hervé. Another time.
Mistress Nightingale, what a pleasure to see you again. You look radiant.
So many crimes of...
I told my seventh husband, Renard,
Boring. Good to know.
Ay, ese niño, ¿cómo va a hacer ahí?
The reports from the Minrathous ambassador.
Interesting.
Boring.
Room after room, and for what? Ruffle storage? Real useful.
Stay back! Oh, thank you.
Are you all right?
I'm... No one's supposed to be here. Briala said... Oh, I shouldn't have trusted her.
There's a reason you distrust Brianna.
I knew her. Now she wants to play revolution, but I remember. She was sleep...
Would you be willing to testify?
Absolutely. If the Inquisition...
Knew it. I did. And I bet they hate...
Go to the ballroom.
Thank you.
What's this then? Swapping all the gold leaf with diamonds, I bet.
You painted Orlesian assholes! When I get out of this, I'll butcher you like the pigs you are!
need to get back before I'm missed.
Vaya.
Inquisitor, what a pleasure. I wasn't certain you'd attend. Look at you. No one could expect a common mage to grasp even the simplest. It was kind of you to walk into my trap so willingly. Corypheus insisted that the Empress die tonight, and I would hate to disappoint him.
At this point, I'd think disappointment.
Poor dear. And now I suppose in their darkest... All I need is to keep you... A pity you'll miss the rest of the ball in Kill him. It will make a...
Andraste's tits, what was all that? Were those demons? There aren't any more.
No more demons.
Maker. I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd feed me to fucking horrors over a damn bill.
Duke Gaspard.
Well, his sister. But it had to come. And all that garbage she was spewing doesn't mean anything.
Your accent sounds Ferelden.
Born and raised in Denerim. The Duke wanted to move on, so he hired me and my men. He had to offer us triple our usual pay.
Impressively ruthless.
We're after one assassin, right?
Gaspard doesn't care who he...
You saved my life. You want me to talk to the Empress, or the court, or sing a blasted song?
Allah.
the Maker your back. The Empress will begin her speech soon. What should we do?
The Grand Duchess is the assassin. Don't let her anywhere near the Empress.
Duchess?
Let all gathered attend. Her
Beaten at every turn. You stole the moment of my triumph, just as... And now you've chased a defenseless woman into the garden. Are you proud of your...
We have the palace. Surrender, Your Grace.
Surrender? The night is still young. All I need to recover is to kill you, Inquisitor. So good of you to attend my soirée.
Come back!
Qué chingado. I wish I knew a bubbly. I wish I knew.
Your sister attempted regicide in front of the entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If anyone knew this atrocity was coming, it...
You don't deny your...
I do deny it. I knew nothing of Florida.
I don't know which is better. That you think I'm...
Enough. We will not bicker while Tevinter plots against our nation.
For the safety of the Empire, I will have answers.
Your captain tells me you spent all night sneaking mercenaries into the palace, Gaspard.
And where did your troops come from, Inquisitor? If sneaking men into the palace is damning, then we are both damned.
I have the instructions you sent you.
It was a defensive choice. I expect...
By all means, continue to protest your innocence, Gaspard. We find this performance endlessly fascinating.
His own mercenary captain will confirm that Gaspard bought hired...
Mercenaries? So much for your chevalier honor, cousin.
And he murdered a council emissary in the servants' quarters. I found...
Thank you, Inquisitor.
No.
In light of overwhelming evidence, we have... You are hereby sentenced to death.
Don't be absurd.
Was it someone else who murdered the Imperial ambassador?
You killed
Even if I did this, you can't touch me. Not without starting right.
The elves won't protect her once they know about her involvement with you during the purge of Halam Shirao.
Thank you, Inquisitor. For all your effort, I owe you my life. You have done a service for the Empire never to be forgotten, my friend. This piece is your doing. You, Orlais, will never forget your part in this. Lords and ladies of the court, the civil... Those who drove us into war... Gaspard de Chalon is guilty of treason. He is no longer our... We have lost enough. No more! In our hour of need, the Inquisition has faced... It is the honor of Orlais to stand with Andraste's herald to... And in ages to come, our children and grand... Will you address the court, my friend?
Ending the war was the first step.
Well said. We of the court must use our resources. Not... But that is tomorrow. Tonight, feast, my friends, in...
The Orlesian nobility make drunken toasts to your victory. Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations, Inquisitor? 'Tis most fickle, after all your efforts on their...
Everyone suddenly wants to talk to me.
Then I have happy news. As you... By Imperial decree, Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
I had no idea you were in...
The assignment has been given to me. Celine knows you face an opponent who wields great magical... You will require my knowledge. Regardless, Corypheus is a threat to Orlais, and to myself.
Welcome to the...
A most great... I shall meet you.
I can't believe you escaped before me. A fat count insisted on talking about soup for... We can return to Skyhold whenever... Is something wrong?
I'm just worn out.
It was a lot of foolishness. We will need to put the soldiers at Skyhold on alert. Better to be safe.
Wait. May I have this dance?
A dance?
Can you think of a better way to...
I suppose this isn't terrible.
The matter is urgent, Lady.
I am well aware of...
We will need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as possible.
That's quite impossible at the moment.
My Lord Inquisitor, please, may I have a word with you?
How may I assist?
With the political turmoil put to rest, our minds...
I have already told you, revered mother. Lady Leliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot...
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
Liliana and Cassandra would have to...
And they certainly will. The Inquisitor has only just returned. You must excuse us. Don't let them detract from your victory at Halamshir. We've beaten his wardens and stopped his intrigues. Soon, Cullen is hoping to press our advantage. We'll plan our next...
Oh, Grey Warden, what have you done? The oath you have taken.
They lost a lot of us. For the cause, right? Are you sure?
No, I really didn't know. The charges were just in
One for the Empress. For Gaspard. And Corypheus. Right in the dangle bag.
Well, remind me.
Don't worry, you're sparkling compared to a cook here, a footman there. What's it matter, right? So long as there's a pretty one, sure. Ugh, that place. Should have just thrown in some bees and slammed the doors.
I don't know. You want to stop a part?
I hate those things with their little pit. You know the real lesson from all this? That and Briala being an idiot. The whole thing would have gone different if that little piss-up wasn't in the middle.
There was a lot more going on than a lover's...
Oh, sure.
There was.
Because of the hole in the sky? Pfft. Better save some arrows, yeah?
I will shine you. I will shine you. Oh.
Back, yeah? Always good.
Right. I'm pleased to hear it. And how much did you need?
Good day to you.
You know at least under the Qun, you don't get everyone tripping on each other's dicks while the country goes to crap. You've got a... Yes. Night.
Good day.
Make a be with you.
No entiendo con quién tengo que hablar.
Oh.
But
Will you not consider it, Lady Cassandra? The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps...
And you think I? I've heard enough for one day.
Is there a problem?
Mother Giselle is kind, and she means well. I assume you've heard that Leliana... Because of what happened at Halam Shiral, of course. So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even asking us first.
How can...
Leliana and I were, at least, part of the Chantry hierarchy. It would be accepted.
If you don't want...
Surely it was never meant to be like this. The Chantry, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry should provide faith, hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certain death. I'm not so certain. Did you know very... Oh, he blasphemes with every second breath, but deep down... But he would never step foot in a chantry. It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
Your determination is admirable.
Some men would call it an...
I'm not those
Truer words have...
who's using flat. Perhaps the chantry needs more.
You mean get rid of it in... Without the chant... I suppose...
Maldita fanática.
The sight of you warms the heart.
So...
Why should what I want... So I look upon this as an opportunity. I owe it to my... Thank you. Let's hope...
Oh my... Fortunately, you tied twice. I think... I couldn't...
Mariten, ¿qué es Mariten?
Going well, I hope? Yeah. Hey. Not me, though.
Bueno.
I need to have a... Sorry, distracted. Anyway, you need...
There are after our time in any event, I'm sorry, I was confused. As for the elves of all...
Marvelous business. All this dancing, politics, and murder. I hope you tried the ham they were serving.
So it's true. Some look to Cassandra or even me as Justinia's successor. Of course, with the other candidates out of the picture.
Is becoming...
When Justinia was alive, I would have laughed at things have changed. Restoring the chantry will be like trying to steer a sinking...
Whoever becomes divine will have my...
And I'm sure whoever becomes divine, the chantry is faltering. Who tells the people what's right? A divine with enough support can change... But this is a discussion for later. If Corypheus wins... A message from Divine Justinia.
That's a shock.
Thank you for the concerning. This message was written months. I've heard of such contingency plans. I'm to go to Valence, a small village on the waking sea.
I'll help in whatever...
Wonderful. I was hoping you would agree to come with... One more thing. If what is hidden in Valence is as I shall meet you at the chantry in Valence. I'm listening. I have made friends, and on occasion...
What do you know of Mor...
I first met her when we were traveling with the hero of Ferelden. We never really got it. Morrigan can be a powerful ally. Just never forget that she's... Work with her, learn from her, trust her if you must.
We can...
You know where... At your service, my lord.
Bueno. Ay, las rodillas.
First, this wasn't my idea. Halam Shiral is having difficulty freeing trade routes formerly controlled. Had she been tried, her assets would be forfeit and considerable bureaucracy avoided. So they ask that we judge her.
There is worth and weight in every judge.
That was the time allotted for rebuttal. Her crimes negated any claim to...
I call for rehabilitation. The skull shall do public theater about the... I also judge the box. End table for orphans.
That's quite enough, Inquisitor.
Oh, I think it'd be cool.
Pen is mightier.
You were there. I'm sorry, it's just so... That didn't sound... Mind your step for... thing.
Veamos. Un momento. I will shine you.
How bracing. But until the Duchess was... It's disturbing. But let's not lose sight of victory. Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and favors alike.
Insular cliques?
Any news on the House of Repose?
I will shine you. I will shine you up by the
Time to
lane.
plan our next attack. What's the state of the Inquisition?
We're well loved in Orlais. Say the words and...
And your actions at Adamant denied Corypheus his army of... With Orlay's support, our numbers match his. Corypheus...
My agents agree. Our victories have shaken his disciples.
Perhaps they'll rethink following the dogs. Where is Corypheus now?
After you dealt with the Duchess, Corypheus uprooted his major strongholds. His army clearly wasn't prepared to flee. Our victories have them on the defensive.
They've terrorized Thedas long and... If Corypheus is hiding in the Arbor Wild...
But what is Corypheus doing? His people have been ransacking elven ruins. What he hopes to find...
Which should surprise... Fortunately, I can assist.
You have my attention.
What Corypheus seeks in those forgotten woods is as ancient as it is dangerous.
Which is?
'Tis best.
Vabbè, sotto.
This is an elven artifact from a time long. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
It's...
I found legends of an elven... It proved too dangerous to approach, and that if Corypheus has turned southward, he could...
What does it do?
A more appropriate question would...
I know. Creo que ya lo dejo aquí. Ay, ay, ay.
If this place once had a name, I call it the Crossroads. A place where all Illuvians join, wherever they might be.
This place is extraordinary.
Who can say? For the ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden. As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark. As for the rest, a few can be opened from this side. But
Corypheus...
This is not the Fade, but it is very...
And enter the Fade in the flesh. Like Corypheus...
He learned of the Illuvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshaled... You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him.
Uy. C'è un uomo sotto che te puntas.
'Tis a large fort to think. Until recently, this place stood decrepit. Now it is party to events that threaten to shake the world. I wonder if it is pleased.
I like this place.
The magic in this place has seeped. Those who let it fall to ruin did not... You were kind to welcome my aid, Inquisitor, even... I will do my best to aid your cause with all the knowledge at my disposal.
I appreciate whatever help.
Some might think Corypheus a man, yet one must ask what were the old gods? What I fear, what all should fear, is not... I understand you have spared the Grey Wardens from destroying what goodwill was left them. Still, should a true archdemon one day arise, they will no doubt be needed.
Now that you've seen...
'Tis remarkable. Soldiers are camped outside. All this in... I wonder if Corypheus suspected what he was in. Beware the height.
I'd like to...
Ah, yes. Once, then came... 'Tis certain the nobles of Orlais breathe a collective sigh of relief. And after that I came to Orlais. Truth be told, naturally, I imagine you trust me when I say that when... Thus, if you have questions...
I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Padre.
So, the Ben Hasra.
We will need to handle this carefully. I will. Let's see what we have.
To work?
Che chingada madre.